well-known research on the nature of the social brain. And there have been other kinds of neurological studies, like up in the upper right, that's a bit blurry, but it's meant there to show how the very centers that trigger pain and pleasure in our brains also trigger social reward and rejection. And just to note here that even economists nowadays are very much tuning in to the fact that we get our ideas from other people. Now that probably doesn't seem radical to a crowd like this, but it is radical in the context of 150 years of economics. And the thing is, the reason why I brought up that example about being on the street corner is that it is really rather remarkable for people to be ignorant of their space. So prehistoric groups would reinforce their knowledge of space through narratives and folklore. They have the Australian Aborigines are very famous for doing so, and having detailed maps of their terrain embedded in their own cultural systems. And for most of our time on this earth as human beings, we have lived within kinship systems that dictate often very strongly how we approach one another, whom we can marry, how we even address each other. And this is from the Kunsan here in Africa, from a famous study in the 50s, just showing the triangles are males and the circles are females. But this is indicating how somebody in blue here with another generation could have a joking, a relationship where they avoid each other, and others when you're working with the adjacent generation, you would have relationships where you're encouraged to joke with one another. So actually, the nature of social relations for most of our species' existence on this earth has been very tightly regulated by the kinship societies, the systems in which we live. But those all vary. It's not that we don't have a sort of bow plan, if you will, of how we're supposed to